Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Braves picked up 14 hits in total as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 6-3. At the start of the day, the Giants are in third place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Braves are atop the National League East division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Phillies got 11 hits overall as they got the best of the visiting Mets 6-3. In the standings, the Phillies sit in fourth place in the National League East division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Mets are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Pirates allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the visiting Marlins 12-4. Entering the day's action, the Pirates are in first place in the NL Central, 1 game ahead of second. And the Marlins sit in third place in the National League East division. They're over
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the San Francisco Giants. Brian Dozier, one of the season's top power hitters, makes a final push for a home run title. Next. Jacob deGrom gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher, just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
Settling in now, James Beam, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Atlanta, the shortstop, James Beam.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Number 2 is there, 1 away. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. In previous duels with deGrom, he's had some success, 5 for 11. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, Dero. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Batting third.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Stepping in now, Chipper Jones. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And this finds the seam. Looks like extra bases for Chipper. Freeman isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The relay, and he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
That was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard. And after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat.
Standing in now, Dale Murphy. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Bermundo ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And a relay home, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Now to the plate, Andruw Jones. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. From the stretch, popped up. Austin in foul ground. 2 gone. In now, Brian Dozier. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. First offering on its way. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. A 1 pitch on its way. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Hot shot to third. Moustakas has it. Throw on to Austin, takes care of him, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Braves on top 2-0. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Zach Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zach Greinke. Up, down, in, and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zach Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
Jones is right there, 1 down. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
You know, Matty, when I look at this lineup at first glance, the fact that they're last in doubles doesn't mean a whole lot to me. But then you got to say to yourself, if they're not driving the ball in the gap, they're certainly not driving it out of the ballpark. So this offense has to clean it up, play a little bit differently, be a little bit more aggressive on the base pass, because you can't expect them to string a ton of hits together.
Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
2-2 to Adam Frazier. Hit down the third baseline. And no shot there for Chipper. It's a fair ball.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Frazier leads off first with one away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
There's your textbook waist pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
To second for one. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Second inning coming up here at Blue River. It's the Braves 2 and the Giants nothing. Into the box, Johnny Friedrich. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
One out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 26, Zach.
Coming to the plate now, Zach Greinke. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1. Standing in, Brett Boone. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. A high fastball is in there. Into the corner and slicing foul.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
And another foul ball. Popped high in the air. Freeman is under it. One away.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the plate putting the digits down. That's Brian McCann. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense. The ability to massage a pitching staff, soft hands, and a nice throwing arm to second base. We already know from the offensive side he's a multiple-time All-Star with the ability to launch.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Career line against Greinke. He's gone 2 for 6. Fouled off. So a full count now. Tyler Austin waits on deck. Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt him.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Another 0-2 from Greinke. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Tyler Austin becomes out number 2 this inning. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Ripped on the ground to first. Backhanded. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 2 full. It's the Braves. Now at the plate, James Beam. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Hit in the air to shallow center. Number 2 ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning now, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League West as you take a look at where the Giants find themselves entering play here today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Oh, my. It's gone. Santa Maria. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. 38th home run of the season for him as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Now into the box now, Chipper Jones.
Chipper Jones.
As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Line towards center field. Bermundo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 3.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dale Murphy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Leading off the inning, Buster Bermundo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Jones. 1 out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So one gone here in the San Francisco third, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. Grounded down the third baseline. And he fouls this one off. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike three called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away
right
now.
Fielder.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping in for the Braves, Andrew Jones. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul. You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Jones is retired, and there's 1 away. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And from one to the other, quite a difference in styles, as you can see, an 8-mile-an-hour difference in velocity. Hit sharply on the ground, and a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box, Johnny Friedrich,
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. Towards second. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Now that was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Betts on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. 1 left for Atlanta. They lead it 3-0. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw by Chipper, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Giants.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And now it'll be the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Next to bat for the Giants, Brett Boone. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. So stepping in, Zach Greinke. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The pitcher.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Greinke.
And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
Ready now, James Beam. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Goodness, 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now.
Leading
open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Baseman.
In there, 0-1. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was a 12th round selection back in the draft of 2019.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. There's our line score
now
through
batting.
the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Now batting, Tyler Austin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
We take a look at the numbers up to this
Now
point.
batting.
You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Yasmani Grandal stands in as he looks at a called strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Stepping in now, Buster Bermundo. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
A ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1-2.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giants leave 1, still down 3-0. Striding in once again, Chipper Jones. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Chipper Jones.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Boone is right there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 3.
Ready for another chance? Dale Murphy, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And as we check out the team leaderboard, you can see that gives him 55 now for the year as that number continues to edge higher. Runner at second, 1 away, and here comes Andrew. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Step out of the box and wash that one off because that was an ugly swing.
And it's quickly 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Weak grounder back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the power hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Stepping into the box, Johnny Friedrich. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Nick Kingham answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Standing in now, Brian McCann, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Murphy at third, Dozier on second, Friedrich on at first with 2 down. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Maybe not, as this is kicked out there. Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. Miguel Cabrera is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
38, Miguel Cabrera.
That average at 291 to start the day, and even 20 home runs and 64 runs batted in. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2. Cabrera, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Miguel Cabrera becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Adam Frazier. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Wei Chen is on to pitch now from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 21.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Solomon Gund is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Solomon Gund.
Line drive to left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, James Beam. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Frazier has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
the first baseman, number 5.
Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. Bermundo is going to have room out there as he puts this. Troy Percival gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 40.
Now in the box, Troy Tulowitzki. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a
Number
lot, and by the
29.
time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. High in the air out to center field. Jones is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Look into McCann, the 1-1.
That's out.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line. And I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this. And indeed, they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling. And it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time. But if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Open stance by Moustakas. And now the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup. And he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. The payoff pitch one more time. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
1-1.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Friedrich on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. 1 left for San Francisco. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Chipper Jones.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball bounced foul near Wash. Third base coach Ron Washington. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 3.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Dale Murphy. He doubled his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air to right. Betts has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding into the box, Andrew Jones, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
Another 0-2 home. Hit hard towards the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throwing to second, and he is in there. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Here's Brian Dozier now, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in once again, Johnny Friedrich. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Fouled away. Jones at second, Dozier at first, 2 out in the inning. Sharp ground ball to third, fielded by Moustakas, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta, but they lead it 3-0. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
Grandal.
Chris Piper is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 19, Chris Piper.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Buster Bermundo waits on deck, and he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Now at the plate, Buster Bermundo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
No real chance from the roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Nick Williams will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. The average coming in at 266. 13 home runs to go along with 52 RBIs.
Murphy's under it.
And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Giants.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. In there at the knees, strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
To 1-2 now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Giants leave 1, still down 3. Alberto Vina enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is. Heading to the bottom of the 9th. Tyler Flowers will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The pitcher, number 19, Chris Piper.
Pablo Reyes will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, James Beam.
At the plate, James Beam. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
Hit on the ground to third. Moustakas is there. Throw on to Austin takes care of him, and the inning is over. So Tyler Flowers will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 25.
Brad Hand takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 33. Brad.
So striding forward now, Adam Frazier. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Behind 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Hand is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Stepping in, Troy Tulowitzki. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. Dozier is calling for it. 2 gone.
The batter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brett Boone. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
No strike.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Should the lead hold up in this one, the win would belong to Zach Greinke. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last strike here for the Giants. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, folks, you've just witnessed a little bit of Major League Baseball history. That's win number 116. That's right, 116 on the season, tying them with the all-time record holders, the 2001 Mariners and the 1906 Cubs. It literally does not get any better than that.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Atlanta Braves earn their 116th win, tops in the division. Zach Greinke records his 18th win of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Brad Hand records the save, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
For our ball game this afternoon for the
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, Joey Wendell had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish, helping the Mets get by the Phillies 10-1. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. In the standings, the Phillies sit in 4th place in the National League East division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Mets are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Reds allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 4-3. As of right now, the Reds are in last place in the NL Central, 14 games back, while the Dodgers have now clinched the NL West division and a postseason berth. They will be playing in October. The Brewers left fielder, number 20, had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, as Milwaukee got the best of the Athletics 12-4. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. Heading into the day, the Brewers are in first place in the NL Central, 1 game ahead of second. And the Athletics are in last place in the AL West, 18 games out of first. The Cardinals got 11 hits overall as they sank the visiting Buccos 7-3. At the start of the day, the Cardinals are in 3rd place in the NL Central. They're 2 games back, while the Pirates are 2nd in the division, 1 game out of first. The Orioles swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Padres 10-5. As of today, the Orioles are in 2nd place in the AL East, 5.5 games back. And the Padres sit in 2nd place in the National League West division, but they currently hold a spot in the NL wildcard race. The Astros smacked 15 team hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 7-3. Entering the day's action, the Red Sox sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. They're 17.5 games out of first, while the Astros sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division, 9 games back. The Tampa Bay Rays totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 9-5. The win was their 6th in a row. As of right now, the Blue Jays are in last place in the AL East. They're over 20.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Brian Dozier, one of the season's top power hitters, makes a final push for a home run title. Next. Justin Verlander gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in the day and age where they say wins don't mean a whole lot, that's a bunch of baloney. This guy just picked up his 20th victory of the season in his last start, and he's looking for number 21 on the year in this one today. Listen, 20 wins is a very special season.
For Miami,
at the plate, Tony Gwynn. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way from Verlander. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, winner go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Danny, any thoughts?
Matt, I think there's some concern about Michael Conforto right now. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Runs up and gets this one down. Jones is there. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The center fielder, number 24, Willie Mays.
At the plate, Willie Mays. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Popped him up. Jones has a play. And that's the third out. Verlander on point to start this one. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
So striding in, Freddie Freeman, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Pitch popped up. And that's in there. Base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Batting third.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Into the box now. Chipper Jones lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Ripped down the line. Freeman, the runner at second with 1 away. Popped up. Chipper over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Andrew Jones.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Andrew Jones. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third. And they say he beat the throw safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A man on third with 2 down. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
The right field.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Stepping in now, Dale Murphy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ready with the 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Back now from SunTrust Stadium. Second inning coming up. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it's pretty dry down here right now, but I am told there's rain in the forecast for later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
No balls and 1 strike. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookie
belted high and deep into right center. Jones looks up, gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run for Corey Seager, number 25 for him on the year, and with it the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas, and that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
The average to start play at .315 with 19 homers, 57 runs batted in.
1-1.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Set to deal on 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Michael Conforto will be next. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Michael Conforto comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Here comes the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Jones moves over, and that retires the side. Marlins able to knot things up on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, all even at 1 apiece. The next to bat for Atlanta, James Heim. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
Yeah, he's blasted 4 home runs in his last 10 games too, and he's got that power stroke working right now.
This guy's an absolute nightmare to opposing pitcher. Power to all fields, and he'll take that ball away and drive it for opposite field power.
Rounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel on the grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Hernandez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
No outfielder.
Digging in, Johnny Friedrich. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. And definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Chasing after it is Mays. He gets there, and that's the second out. So here now is the pitcher, Justin Verlander. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Beam leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Just keeping him close. Line toward the gap in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Beam ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. The set and the 1-1. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's too late as he's in there. One and two. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down, and he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. The 2-2 pitch drilled to the left side, and there's a base hit as that gets through into left, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
On the ground for Hernandez at second base. There's a flip to Seager covering, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Braves 3 and the Marlins 1. Leading off the inning, Jason Irwin, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Look out, 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Steven Matz. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping in, Tony Gwynn, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1-0 the count. Line drive, base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Second base.
Stepping up to the plate, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but
meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder.
So stepping in, Willie Mays, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Shortstop.
Here's Corey Seager. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Chipper Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. Jones is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. Friedrich has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now.
Batting. The left fielder.
Stepping up now, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Comes set, the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chipper Jones, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Go!
Line drive to center field. Mays has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
So with
Andrew.
one gone in the inning, let's check out the Braves' upcoming schedule for the next 7 days, and we'll remind you that we'll have all of them here on the show. So one gone for the Braves here in the third, and here comes Andrew. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Jones, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Bases are empty, one man out. Another 0-2 coming. Fouled off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 3.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, 2-time National League MVP Dale Murphy. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds it 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes another 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria! It's a solo shot here for the Murph. 24 home runs for him on the season as they take the lead 4-3.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Now batting.
Standing in now, James Beam. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Irwin corrals it, and the throw is wide. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Striding in, Tyler Flowers. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Mays will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We played 3 full, 4-3 Atlanta. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
12, Yulieski Gurriel.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Into the box now, Jason Irwin. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Fastball called for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the fourth. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. He stays alive, still 2-2. Pitch popped up. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Steven Matz, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Yeah, I need to see some solid contact right here. Certainly it'll get the confidence going. He's been slumping pretty hard.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Score holds at 4-3. Into the box now, Johnny Friedrich.
For the Braves, the left fielder, Johnny.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Mays going back on it at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the pitcher, Justin Verlander.
Digging in, Justin Verlander. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Brian Dozier. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Tony Gwynn. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Now the payoff pitch home. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall in right field. And that is where the wheels pay off, as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Ready now for the Marlins, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Pitches a cold strike. The throw behind the runner to second. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 20.
Ready once again, Willie Mays. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And a ball, 1-0. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Now a hard liner, but foul. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 4-4 game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley. But he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low risk.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
The left fielder, number 30, Michael.
2 men on,
Conforto.
2 out. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Looking at his career totals, Conforto has a slugging percentage a little over .420. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Marlins forced to settle for 1. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Digging in to try it again.
Waiting up for the Braves, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here. His 2nd hit tonight. And you can see there where he ranks on the Braves team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. So coming to the plate, Chipper Jones. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Left side. Hernandez at second. On to first, and it's in time to double up Chipper.
Now batting, center fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andrew Jones. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves it. Up next for
Leading off for Miami, the first baseman, number 12, Yulieski Gurriel.
Charlie Morton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Braves.
Ready with the first
Number
pitch.
50,
Here it comes.
Charlie.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Line drive to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there, 0-2. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. Jones is over to take a look at it. The next 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Flares this one over toward first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot, and a very dangerous one at that, as Jason Giambi's getting loose in the on-deck circle.
Giambi.
And a fastball is in there for strike one. Giambi, a California-born ball player. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Miami down in order through 5.5. We're tied at 4. Gio Gonzalez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 47.
Coming to the plate now, Dale Murphy comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hernandez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now here's the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Conforto sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Digging in now, Tyler Flowers. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Another look. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Tony Gwynn, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit out towards second. There is Dozier on to first. And how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away.
Second baseman.
Well, there it is. This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call to suspend action.
You know, Matt, I just get the feeling this isn't going to be a very long delay. And we do have some clearing skies, so I think both of these guys possibly will go back out.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Darren O'Day will be the new pitcher on the mound after the delay as we are ready for more baseball. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2 and a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real
late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. This game's all tied at 4. Digging in, Johnny Friedrich. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Hit softly down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. To third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Tyler White will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Tyler White.
Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Mays. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Brian Dozier. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, and he wound up getting thrown out. But he hit the ball well, and he'll look to do the same thing again right here, boys. It was unfortunate for him and the team the way that play ended, but it was a nice swing.
And he fouls this one off. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is. Number 31 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Here's Corey Seager, and this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Behind 0-2 now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down.
Now batting.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Dozier fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 30.
Standing in, Michael Conforto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
1-1. Here it is. The slider up into the 90s there. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Good looking, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. Still all square at 4 apiece. Now to the plate, Freddie Freeman. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
First offering on its way. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Oh, he misses it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
In now, Chipper Jones. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Now Chipper connects. Deep left field. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! So a solo shot here to left center field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
Now batting,
into the box, Andrew Jones. Popped him up. Chipper in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track.
The right fielder, number 3, Dale Murphy.
Into the box, Dale Murphy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Gonzalez is ready. Here's the first pitch. Softly hit out to short. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's now 5-4 Atlanta. Coming to the plate now, Yuli
Leading off for the
Gurriel.
Marlins,
He'll try and lead things
first
off here in inning number 9.
Gurriel.
Brad Hand comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Jones is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Next for the Marlins, the catcher,
Steve Chavez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Chavez.
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Hand, a 6'3" left-hander. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2019.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And I suspect we might see a pinch hitter here, and if that's the case, here's what's left on the Marlins bench. Luis Gonzalez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Luis Gonzalez.
He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
He brings it in, and the Braves have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
And there it is, people. The magic one, win number 117 on the season. 117, making them the winningest team in regular season MLB history. If they tear through the postseason like the regular season, that World Series crown is as good as theirs.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Atlanta Braves win for a division-leading 117th time. Number 31 earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Brad Hand hammers down the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at SunTrust Park, 41,084. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting off in the National League East, the Braves relief pitcher, number 31, collected win number 3 this year as the Braves downed the Marlins 5-4. At the start of the day, the Braves sit in first place in the National League East